Yeah, first of all, huge congratulations to Bemidji. What a great hockey team that they are. They've had a big time push. There's no quitting in them. Extremely well coached. Love their staff. Love their players. A lot of heart on that team. So first of all, congrats to them on a great year. They had a great year, and this was just a one-shot game. We just happened to make it, and our goaltending was phenomenal, as always. Other than that, I'd like to make sure that I say thank you for the support from our athletic directors, Suzanne Sandregret and Joel Isaacson, Reese Edwards, our president, Rick Kovac, John Lehman, Reese Edwards, I probably said him already, Bill Roberts, for all the support they give us and allow our guys to have the experience that they have. And then I just have a lot of love for our team. A great group of guys, win or lose. The leadership of this group, the desire to keep playing and to share some more experiences is just felt every time I go in the rink. So tremendous amount of respect and love for them. Couldn't have asked for a better group of guys to be around. Going to miss them, and I'm just very thankful and blessed that they were in my life for some 3, some 4, a couple 5 years. But good for them. A championship. Not many teams can say that they went 3 years in a row, let alone 3 years in their career to the national tournament. And these guys they've earned their way to 3 straight national tournaments, and that's a huge feat for them. Huge feat.
We'll open up to questions for any of our 3 here.
Coach, I just want to ask you about the quality of defensive play that you guys had tonight. It seemed like stuff from the little things like just breaking the puck out clean to Blake's rebound control. Just talk about the whole collective defensive effort tonight.
Well, it's like you were on the bench listening to what we were telling our guys. Exactly what you just said. Get above your checks. I also want to make sure I was remiss in mentioning this. Our guys felt it. We all felt it. The energy, the show, the atmosphere that the community of Bemidji, Minnesota put on for this. We've been here for a couple of fun events. We were one time a 40, 50 below game, outdoor game, hockey, Minnesota Day. But anyways, the environment tonight was exceptional. It was just exceptional. It was electric, and it was fun. Our guys played. I mean, they did as well. They blocked shots. And our guys blocked shots. It starts with forwards giving our D some time. Our D had to grind some out, but some great play. I mean, Arvid Moser, and the job they did on the penalty kill with 4.5 minutes left was phenomenal. So it was just you win from the goal on out. You win from your defensive game on out. I think ultimately we ended up leading the league when all was said and done in goals against, I believe. And it, the growth of our defensive core has been phenomenal. I know the guys gave Russ the one of the game awards tonight, well deserved. The growth of that group, it's great, and I appreciate you mentioning them because, that was they were a target early, and they've really, the whole defensive game forwards to the D really grew for us.
Do you feel like your forecheck kind of opened up some more opportunities to sustain pressure in the offensive zone too? It looked like Bemidji had a tough time breaking out.
Well, it did, but they're so aggressive through the neutral zone. I mean, their D were right on top of us, so that takes a lot of. I know there was one time Moser on one shift, 2 times he had to take on their whole team in the neutral zone, not turning the puck over, and was strong on the puck. I mean, it's important not to give. They're a transition team. I mean, their forwards fly, and they look for that, and so you have to really. There's a lot of dedication goes into that puck management through the neutral zone, and with that, staying up with the play, getting the puck behind them. We talked about that. There were no secrets of what we were going to try to do and what they were going to try to do. We got the puck in. We were able to get some forecheck. But again, Bemidji did a good job of pushing on their own on us.
How important was it to tie the game as quick as you did, just in terms of a momentum swing?
Yeah, beats the alternative. It was great. And it was a great play. I think Nordy was out there with Blaze Richards, who I'm so proud of those guys, and Bartz. And I think Chase got the goal. He stayed up with the play and ended up picking up some slop around the net. But shift after they scored, and we were playing well in the first. It was a shift after they scored. It was that bounce back. Last time we were in here, guys, remember? We had a 4-goal lead, and see you later that. They ended up turning into a 6-4 win or something like that. So, how about some questions for the Rubens?
Ryland, walk me through that goal, and I want to know, were you a little surprised that went in? Because the celebration was a little bit delayed there.
Yeah, I was pretty tired, so I didn't get my usual celebration in there, but I was a little bit surprised, but Scholl's a good goalie. He comes out and plays the angles well, and kind of just threw the puck in my backhand, and luckily went in.
And how easy? I shouldn't say easy, but just talk about the process of trying to close out a 1-goal win throughout the third period, and when you had a goalie that his rebound control was 10 out of 10 tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to play in front of him. We just try to box out and not let anyone get to the net and tip it or anything like that. So we just try to play well in front of him, and we know he's going to make that first save, and most of the time the second and the third.
And for you, Blake, just talk about the confidence you had in the third period, even in such a tight game, and did the confidence grow at all in the third period with some of that rebound control?
Yeah, I feel like whenever you're getting action and kind of staying busy, it's easier to build momentum for sure. The guys in front of me for sure made it easy to see pucks. I felt like I was able to see most shots or attempts on net. They did a great job boxing out and making my job really easy tonight.
What's the feeling when the final horn goes off? Just walk me through that feeling.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I can't describe it. I've been here for 5 years and my first win in the playoff championship, so it's really special. And tonight I'll be rewinding the video and watching everybody's reactions individually, so it'll be fun.
This is 3 straight NCAA tournaments. You've been really close to winning the regular season, ended up losing a couple of tough semifinals at home, and now you got the championship games. What does winning this trophy mean to you guys?
It's unbelievable. It's right up there with my favorite win I've ever had. So special with this group of guys. Like you said, we've been so close. A couple heartbreaks in Mankato and in the semifinal of the playoffs. So just get over the hump this year and finally get done. Words can't describe it. It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, just from the start of the season, we had a little rough patch there, and we just battled through as a team, and we did it for each other, and it just feels so much better and so sweet to win it.
Tim.
Ryland, you mentioned the adversity at the start of the season. Joe's talked a few times this year about you guys struggling with the expectations set. How does it feel to kind of get over that hump and still find it and get in the tournament?
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't even explain it. When that final buzzer went, it was insane. Yeah, we have a good group of guys and great leaders, and even the freshmen and the sophomores took leadership positions on our team, and they really stepped up their game when it mattered, and that's all we can ask for.
And for both of you guys, what does it mean to have hundreds of misfits and pep band come to see you guys and follow you all over the country?
Yeah, the support's unbelievable. I think they packed 2 or 3 buses. I'm not even sure, but it's unbelievable. We heard them all game through the loud Bemidji crowd. So it's really special, and it's great to get the win at the university and for them.
I think I figured this out. Trent, can you hear me now?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Blake, just this moment to come back. I know at the beginning of the season, you and your brother both decided to come back, and just for this, what's it mean to you, just in terms of how that justifies that decision to come back for one final year?
Yeah, it's really special. It's a cherry on top. Made sure to get a picture of just me and him. It's been a long road, long 5 years, and to finally come on top with this group of guys, it's really special, and I couldn't be more thankful for this coaching staff and this team and this university to be able to play for them.
David?
Blake, talk about the situation there as you guys are taking the penalty. kind of what's going through your head in that moment as you need to kind of lock things down?
Yeah, just we got to kill it, and I was expecting to have to make 1 or 2 big saves. Usually that's what you got to do on the penalty kill, but I don't remember making really any. I don't think we got the puck out. We did a great job, kind of making it hard for them to get in the zone, and when they did, we got it back on the ice. So credit to my teammates, they did a great job.
I mean, any of you guys can answer this. Not to think too far ahead, but if you play like you did tonight, going into next week, does it have a feeling like you can compete with anybody in the country, no matter who you stack up against?
Yeah, for sure. If we play D-zone first and get the puck out and play good in front of Blake, you never know. Even at GLI when we played Michigan State, we won that one game and we won a championship there too. So it's just one game and we just need to play our best and you never know what happens.
Tim's ready. Okay, here you go, Tim.
Okay. Blake, this is for you. You played several years, 5 years. Did your experience in some of the real gut-wrenching games, let's say this past GLI, does that give you confidence when you're in a nail-biter like you were tonight, all that experience you acquired?
Oh yeah, I think it definitely factors in, but really get confidence from the team in front of me when they're playing so well, and it really seemed like the shots were from the outside, and I was able to see it. So when your team's playing great, you just kind of build confidence off of them, and we're playing well. We feel like we beat everybody. So yeah, it kind of comes from my team.
Just a follow-up. Did you have any words with Pietila? You guys have been stomping a lot of pucks together in this league.
Yeah, he said congrats, and we both acknowledged they're a great goalie and love competing against him, and he said that I earned it, so I really appreciate that, and I'm sure his time will come.
It's great stuff. Can I jump in with Ryland, or do you want to?
Yes, you can, Tim.
Ryland, your senior class has gotten an awful lot of credit for helping turn this season around. Did you feel you were representing that group when you took MVP honors tonight?
Yeah, for sure. It's all those guys. They're all MVPs in my heart. They play so well beside me, and playing with Logan and Arvid, and all the other guys. It's really a team award there for sure.
One more question from Trent. I'm sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
I know you described the goal already, but have you, driven to the middle of the ice on your backhand before? It looked like something had been rehearsed, unless it was all impromptu. You went to your backhand and shot immediately. Have you done that in practice at all?
Sometimes, yeah. It wasn't the hardest shot, but I just tried to get it off quick and just throw it wherever. I don't really know what I was thinking. I just kind of did whatever was there.
Did you see it nick off the post and go in?
Yeah, I did see it nick off the post and go in.
Last question from Trent. Trent, do you have a question there?
Yep, one more. Coach, just, from what you've seen, this body of work that Blake has put together this season specifically, he's got a GLI now, he's got a Mason Cup. What separates his performance that you've seen this season, maybe just from what you've seen those first 3 years, or is it kind of the same?
Yeah, he's tremendous every time he steps on the ice. He's great in practice. He's great in the classroom. He's great in the community. With all these guys, but he's been, being a goaltender, people don't see all the little things that I appreciate. I was, former goaltender, nowhere near his class of talent, but to watch him and how he handles himself and how he challenges himself and his competitiveness in such a calm way. You're seeing it. These guys they're the same. Their personalities are unique, but they're all in it for each other, and they're incredible young men, all of them. But it's been a pleasure to watch Blake evolve. But it's been right from the first time. His first year, we just had Matty Druzik, who was playing so well, but Blake was really good in his starts that year. So he just has his foot in the gas all the time. I do want to make one comment about I thought the officiating was tremendous, and I'd certainly say otherwise if I thought that. But I thought the officiating was tremendous. I think our new head of officials, Marco Hunt, has done behind the scenes has done whatever he's done has been phenomenal. I think he was a great hire by our league, and I've seen growth in that team along with the teams in our league. I think that they've done a great job.
Thanks, Coach. I know we do appreciate that. I'm sure he'll appreciate that when he hears that from you. We do have one last question from Tim before we let these guys get back to their team. Go ahead, Tim.
Okay, hey, Coach, the penalty kill, going into tonight, you didn't have great statistics, but how would you characterize that last kill, and were you nervous or confident?
No, I was confident. The penalty kill's been really good throughout the second half of the year, and the penalty kill, the credit to that goes to Tyler Shalast and Alec Bretzman and Jordy Murray on a lot of the special teams work. Our power play is much improved this year, 20+%. Penalty kill, the number doesn't look good, but I think in the second half it's been tremendous. We got off to a poor start, but the credit goes to those guys. But I feel very confident going into it. I thought they were prepped well. I thought the players were prepped well, and so I thought the coaches and the players did a great job on it. But again, some of that's individual work too. The D did a great job. I thought Russ did well. I thought Arvid did well. I thought Moser did well. We got a great game out of Koskapirti tonight. And it was great to have Kooks back in the lineup. Kyle Kukkonen, he's been out for a long time. They probably had a little double take when they looked at his name on the roster because we didn't really say that he was going to play.
All right. Well, Coach, guys, thanks so much for coming. We appreciate you coming down, and we'll let you get back to your group.